up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Just got up, got ready for the day. I ran Whole Foods to get stuff to make avocado toast because I woke up with a craving today. But more importantly, I've been redoing the loft, which you probably already saw. I'm not redoing the loft, I'm just rearranging some things. Got a new rug in, some new bedding, and I also got a very exciting new ice machine, which you guys know how much I love my iced coffees in the morning. So I went out and got some new coffee ingredients. Since I have this new ice maker, I thought to myself, why don't I try to make like a little coffee bar? I've always had this like little shelving unit fit in this windowsill so perfectly. So I thought, why don't I move it over here? It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting, but you get the point. I think that it's gonna look really cute. And I'm working with limited space here in my kitchen. So I actually don't have the space for this massive ice maker. I figured, why don't I just do a coffee bar? It gives me an excuse to redo some things. And you know how much I love coffee. So I'm excited about this ice maker though, you guys, because I have like an ice maker in my fridge, but it doesn't do a very good job. It constantly runs out of ice, and the ice is like this big, and I never have enough for the whole day. Let's go ahead and like cook some breakfast first. Bar. I love having the living room rearranged. Something about rearranging furniture, didn't even rearrange that much. I literally just turned the couch to a different wall, but like when I woke up this morning, I just felt reinvigorated and fresh and just like fresh start. I'm about to make an iced caramel coffee, salted caramel coffee. I don't know. I'm gonna try it for the first time. Hopefully it's good. Okay, so for this salted caramel coffee, I'm going to do it with some instant coffee because it's just easier for me. It's way more than you need, but I want it strong because I have a lot of stuff to do today. Then I got some salted caramel from Whole Foods. I'm just gonna pour this in. I don't even know if this is the right way to do this. How hard can it be? I'm gonna put a little water in this and then blend it. Looks delicious. Now I'm gonna top it with some ice and my favorite oat milk. I tried to do other oat milks, but this one is just my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the ones I tried, the Califorms is so good. Once I have my coffee mixture, I'm gonna add ice from my new ice machine. I'm very excited about this. If you drink coffee or soda like I do, you are probably an ice person as well. And yes, it is a big deal. So I'm super excited about this ice maker. This is the Euhomy LunaArc Crescent ice maker. I plugged it in on my countertop at first. I was thinking it was gonna take a while to make the ice. I was pleasantly surprised. It literally takes less than 15 minutes. It's insane. I was like, what? It's already making ice already? It's also compact. I totally could have kept it on my countertop, but I wanted an excuse to have like a little coffee bar. It makes 1,600 crescent shaped ice cubes per day with 16 ready in just 12 minutes. This ice is crystal clear, odorless, and it is made to elevate your drinks, especially like cocktails or iced coffee like me. What makes these cubes different though is the crescent shape. Did you know that crescent shape ice cubes melt the slowest out of any ice shape? I had no idea. They melt up to 30 minutes slower than regular ice. It's super easy to use. All you do is fill the top cabinet with water and one button starts the process. That's it. You can even set a timer up to 24 hours in advance so your ice is ready when you are. The LED light indicates that you know exactly what's happening from ice production to when the basket's full or the water's low. There's a little label for it so you know exactly what's happening. The maintenance is super easy. It's basically hands-free. Just press a button and the auto deep cleaning function runs a full 20-minute cycle, so no hassle and no scrubbing. You can also adjust the ice thickness, which I think is so cool. If you hold down this little light button for 3 seconds, you have several different options, up to 5 different levels of thickness. I like the super thin option for ice chips. I also like the thicker pieces for my iced coffee because I like my iced coffee super cold, but I do not want that ice melting super fast. It's perfect for anyone who wants a steady flow of slow melting premium ice without the stress. I'm so excited to have it as an addition to my iced coffees. You guys will see it a lot more in my videos. So if you guys want to check out the Euhomy LunaArc Crescent ice maker, definitely check out the link in the description box. They've also given me a special discount code for my audience. Huge thank you to Euhomy for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I already feel like it's a little bit too light. Usually I like it darker than this, so are you guys like me? Like you drink so much iced coffee, you just know the color. Like as soon as you see the color, you know if it's right or not. Let's try it together though. I don't think I added enough caramel. I can tell it's like it's sweetening the drink, but it doesn't taste like caramel. Not a good idea to have to add so much, you know? Plus, I wanted to do some caramel apples today as like a sweet treat. So I have to be careful with how much. That is so good. You know why? The caramel mixed with the oat milk gives this like super kind of nutty flavor. It's the only word I can think of to describe it. It's like creamy and nutty. I know that sounds crazy, but it tastes delicious, truly. This is what I look forward to the most every single morning. I couldn't even do anything today. I was like, I have to go straight to Whole Foods so I can get some oat milk for my coffee. I could have used regular milk, but it's not the same. This is like a caramel dalgona with oat milk. Okay, let's finish rearranging this furniture. What the hell am I gonna do with all this? Fits perfectly in this little nook. I'm very happy about that. I was able to consolidate the shelf, cleared it out and organized it, got rid of stuff, consolidated, and it just feels so much better to have that cleared out and organized. This really cute plate I'm gonna set out. This is what I usually put like fruit and whatnot on. Next I'm gonna add the ice maker to this little section. I think it's gonna fit perfectly right there, but also the plug is right underneath it, so that's kind of limited to that area. Put my little hot water heater thing because I like to make coffee in my French press occasionally. I got this cute little sugar jar from H&M Home years ago, so I'm getting it back out and I'm gonna throw some sugar in there. And I also have my little organization jars. I'm just gonna use this one for coffee. I decided I actually don't like the way this one looks out here, so I'm gonna put it back with my like other ingredients. One I'll just stick right here, this little nook maybe. So cute. I love the way this is turning out. Not doing too much. I don't want a bunch of stuff out that I have to constantly dust. Like some coffee bars have like silverware and cups and whatnot. I think I'll just add 2 cups on the side here and call it a day as far as like coffee bar goes. Last but not least, I'm going to add these 2 really cute glasses. I think these are from Glass House and they match the little tray and they're just cute. So I'm gonna keep them out, I think. Has this giant CVS logo on it because it was gifted to me from CVS. Hey, coffee bar is complete. She's so cutie. It's very simple, which is perfect. I just wanted a place to have that ice machine that wasn't. Girl, hush. Anyway, sorry, my robots are talking. I have so many gadgets in this place. It's insane. Loving my new ice maker. It's the perfect little nook for her. And I just think it's such a nice touch when I'm having company or making cocktails and just like having fresh ice on hand, way more than my fridge typically makes. And then also, I've got my hot water gadget here. It heats up water in a lickety splickety. I really fluctuate with the types of coffee I drink. Right now I'm on my iced coffee kick that I've talked about a million times, but sometimes I do cycle off of the iced coffee and I go for hot coffees, and I love my Nespresso machine still. They're in my cupboards, but it will also live on this little shelf when it is time to have her back out. It is summer right now, so I definitely don't need the hot Nespresso machine out, but this will be the perfect little nook to put her in. I have been meaning to do this for the longest time. It's just time just goes by and you just don't get around to it. But I'm going to tell you, it just honestly feels so good to like clean and get organized and just rearrange things. I said that in my last video and I don't mean to be a broken record, but I just needed a good change. I'm looking into some other lofts in the building, some smaller but newer lofts. So I'm entertaining that idea, but I really wanted to do that mostly just because I just wanted a change without having to move to a new place. I do not feel like moving and finding another loft in the area, and I love our little community. Me and Zoe have our like routines down packed, and we just love our like little neighborhood. So I didn't want to move entirely, so I'm thinking about other lofts. But my point of this little chat is that I have been dying for just like a little refresh, if that makes sense. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Super cozy, and let me know what you think down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys next time.